What's good, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the vlog, to the Back to Business series, and we are back at it. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a repeat, welcome back. I'm Brit, Inez, and I'm on my way to another leg day. So as y'all know, in the last episode I shared, I was cleared to now train again, which I'm super happy about. In case you missed it and you're completely new here, this is your first video. I recently had surgery. I had breast augmentation, and I was out the game for about like 8 weeks. So this is like my first full week back. This is day 4 of me training, and I am feeling it. I am also not feeling walking into this gym this morning. And a big reason is because I probably am starting my cycle today. So the reason why that's a big deal is because if y'all were around in my prep vlog series, I shared with you guys that my cycle stopped in December of 2023. Okay, which it is not uncommon for you to lose your cycle when you are getting ready for a bodybuilding competition. Our body fat is low, our intake is low, in some cases our fat intake is low. Just a mixture of things. Supplementation can cause you to lose your cycle. So I lost my cycle, and it came back right before my surgery, so early October. And I'm not gonna complain about it because it is a sign of health. It is a sign of your hormones being in a great place. So we ain't gonna complain about it, but I am 1000% feeling the effects of it. Ladies, as y'all know, when that time of the month, that time of the week comes, energy levels are down, okay? They are just on the struggle bus, okay? Not even the struggle bus, the whole entire fleet of buses that they have. That's how bad energy levels are. But we're gonna get through this. Poppin' fam, so here we are on a Sunday. Today is Sunday, December 15th. It is my self-care Sunday, and I don't think I've shared a lot about what my self-care Sundays look like now that I am in improvement season. So for me, I don't think self-care has to always be about going to get like pedicures, massages, although those are the things that are on the list in the menu this weekend. I think it can also look like setting you up for a successful week. So what I do every Sunday is, in the morning, I get up, I prep all of my supplements for the week. That way, all I gotta do is just grab and go, right? It just helps me, really. It's one less thing I have to worry about, and my weeks run really fast. It's a lot to do in the day, and it just kind of helps. So I did fasted, and now we are here at the sauna, y'all. So this is my first sauna session since surgery. If you guys were around a few vlogs ago, you know I have been doing saunas since prep, but I had to stop because the heat can cause a lot of swelling post-op. So I just got cleared to add sauna back in. I am doing a 20-minute session right now. It's almost done, so I'm not gonna keep you guys here long, but that is what I am up to today. I don't know what you call parking lot pimping in your bathroom, but that's what I'm doing right now. And actually, no, in all honesty, I'm waiting for it to warm up in here. I just turned the heat on. Y'all saw the ice. So let's catch up. So my bodywork appointment went really good. My girl is so great. And she was just like, listen, your calves are horrendous. This is my first time for her being able to work on my glutes, hamstrings, and calf since surgery, because I haven't been able to really be on my stomach really. And kind of like how I was showing y'all in last vlog when I was kind of like holding on to the bench and like arching upward. That's basically what I did with the pillow, so she could just do some work on my posterior chain. But y'all listen, my quads, baby, they're not okay. I'm unwell, okay? They are not good. So she was just like, listen, you really need to do these ice baths, these cold plunges. They're gonna help you. It's going to recover you so you can train the rest of the week. So y'all already know. We're gonna do the shit, but I'm not looking forward to it. And I know these ice baths are mental. So before I delay this any further, I'm gonna go ahead and get this together, get this done, so we can move on with the rest of our day. Jesus. Whew. Okay. Okay. See how long that was? I think. Oh shit, 11 minutes. We did that shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Talk to me nice today, okay? It is Miss Inez Rand, okay? Listen. My goal is to get ready. My goal is to do this face in 8 minutes. I have been testing this out. So I started shooting in my improvement season, I wanna say, or off seasons, or times just went, okay, let's rewind a little bit. I know I have a mixed audience here. Some of you guys are athletes and competitors, bodybuilders. Some of you guys are everyday people. Some of you guys don't even know who I am. So first of all, hey, what up, hello. When I say improvement season, off season, what I mean by that is this is the time of year with my body goals, my physique goals, where I am focusing on making improvements so that when I lean out again, cut fat again, go into a cutting phase, fat loss phase, whatever you guys want to call it, you can see those changes, okay? So those body changes are made in the improvement season when your food is high, when you can push training, all that different stuff, okay? Now that that's all out the way, so quite naturally, right, when you are looking at improving, your body composition is gonna be a little bit higher because you gotta have some body fat on you, okay? You can't stay stage lean year round and get better. You can do that if that's what you wanna do, but you can't get better that way. So it is normal for your weight to go up. It is normal for you to see more body fat on you. You guys, especially who have been around for my prep series, have watched my body fat kind of go down, and now you watched it reverse, and now you kind of watched it hold steady. So this is kind of where I want to hang out and kind of be, as I shared my last physique update. But I also, y'all already know this is a channel of honesty. As an athlete, or even if you're not an athlete and you're just someone that has gone through a fat loss phase and now you're looking at growing and bulking, it can mentally fuck with you, right? It just can. It's, especially for women, y'all already know. Like it's seeing your body go from being really lean, hearing people talk about how great you look and this and that, and then also seeing the daily changes, to seeing your body soften. You may notice some strength gains in the gym, but you don't get those like visual rewards, right? Not really, not like that. So I made it a point and a promise to myself back in 2019, when I got back into competing, that I was gonna shoot in my improvement season because I wanted to celebrate my body in all of the stages. I'm not gonna be one of those people that only do photo shoots when I feel like I look my best when I'm stage lean, because to be honest, I mean, that's not my preferred look, okay? But also too, I think it just opens the door for more people to embrace their bodies in all stages, and also be honest and real about what our bodies go through, you know? And it's okay, like I think every stage of your body is beautiful. I think whether you are stage lean or whether you are working on growing, you know, some huge legs and glutes, you know, and putting some body fat on in the process, I think it's all good. I think you should celebrate all those things. So that is why I shoot. Another reason why I shoot is because it keeps me accountable. So quite naturally, right, because my goal isn't fat loss, I could have a lot more lax attitude when it comes to my diet, but scheduling photo shoots regularly, content shoots regularly, also helps keep me on track and accountable to myself, because it helps me not eat like an asshole, number one, and two, it helps me not pull up in Krispy Kreme's drive-thru when I'm driving past it damn near every day, going to the gym, being like, oh, you're not getting on stage, it's okay, it's okay. And granted, every now and then it is okay, but making those things a habit is only going to make things tougher for me when I'm ready to lean out again. And also, I don't want to gain an excessive amount of body fat in the process while I am still looking at growing. So that is the reason why I shoot. I think if you are thinking about it, you should totally do it. I know it's a lot of my followers on here and friends on here that are athletes. I encourage you to do it because I think we also have a responsibility. Okay, 4 minutes, all right. I'm not gonna be here long. I think we also have a responsibility to kind of like show people like the other sides of this, not just the stage piece of it and how it looks when we're getting ready to compete. Because we tend to live in our off-season bodies a whole hell of a lot longer than we do our stage bodies, you know? Like, we just do. So, all that to say, I shoot in my improvement season. Let's get there. First of all, we're gonna catch this light, okay? I just want to update you guys on the shoots. It was so much fun. And y'all heard me say before I left that I think it's important to shoot in your improvement season, bulking season, off season, whatever. And period, we've been working together so long that typically we'll do a few shots, a few frames, and be like, hey, what do you think? How do you think? Did we get the shot? And I'm always like, did we get the shot? And he showed me, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it's a channel of honesty. I looked at myself, I was just like, I don't know. I was like, let's just do a few more. Let me hold my breath. Let's just do a few more. And I just got in my head, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. But I was like, nope, we ain't gonna do that. Literally. Ain't nobody got time for that. And we just kept on shooting and made it do what it do. So, I am curious to see the photos. I should have them later on today. Got my meal with me. Y'all can see. It is 4 ounces of turkey and 3 everything but the bagel rice cakes. I finally found them. They did not have them in San Antonio for the longest. So found those. And I'm going to be eating this on the drive home because I got a good, cool 2 hours to get home. And I just think, again, you make things happen that you want to make happen. It'd be very easy for me to stop by Buc-ee's like I want to and get a brisket sandwich, but I'm like, no, we already had our free meal. So we're gonna eat these rice cakes and turkey and call it a day. On that note, I had a conversation with one of my clients who checked in with me. Was it over the weekend? Yes. And she was just basically saying how proud of herself that she was. I know she watches this too, so she let me brag about her for a little minute. For being able to cook for her husband and still stay on track with her meals. And I'm just like, I'm proud of you too, because I don't think, I think there's an expectation that people who are in relationships, dating and all this and all that, you can't really stay on it if you have to cook separately for different people. I've heard people tell me that, it's easier being single trying to diet. No, it's the same set of choices, y'all. It's the same set of choices, whether you are together, single, whether you got a fur baby or you got 5 babies. It is literally the same set of choices day in and day out that we can make, and it's up to you to choose which one you're going to pick. Okay, one of them get you closer to your goals or a little bit further away, slowing you down a bit. Okay, so yeah, like y'all heard me say in the last vlog, I don't think the holidays have to slow you down. I definitely don't think traveling and being on the road has to slow you down either, because there, honestly, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, that's y'all pep talk for the day. What's up, fam? I left my tripod holder at home, so here we go. We're just gonna make it on shake, make it on work. I got 3 minutes left. I don't know if I can see that. And it just feels really good to be back. What has been on my mind and kind of like a recurring theme this week for me, and this kind of came up, I was talking to the bestie Aurelia, and I was telling her something that came up with one of my clients. And she was just like, you talk a lot, you show what you do, and it looks really simple, but it's not easy. And I thought on that for a little minute, and I'm just like, okay. And I think it's one of those things where, because this is my lifestyle, like what you guys see me do, clearly I'm doing the same thing I was doing in prep, just not to the same extent, right? Like this is my 365. I think I take it for granted that it's, because I do it on autopilot, I may make it seem like it's just easy, but it's really not. I mean, I feel, on the one hand, I feel like things are as hard as you make it. On the other hand, I feel like if you know that you're committed to whatever the goal is, insert whatever the goal is, and you know you're committed to that goal, then you have to commit to the small daily things that are going to support that goal, right? No matter how much of a pain it is, no matter how in the mood you are, you got to do those things too. And I think just because I've accepted that, that is why I feel it comes off as all these things are easy. Okay. I did not wake up overnight and get here by any means. I didn't have this size, this shape, this discipline, this focus, this growth, whatever, by any means overnight. Okay. But I think what helps so much is that I just see things in terms of like a routine. I don't really focus on how hard it is. And in those moments, and they definitely happen, that come up where I'm like, damn, I don't feel like doing insert with whatever the action is, right? I'm just like, okay, but the goal. And I can't tell you how many times a day I have to remind myself of my goals, especially in improvement season. I feel like you have to do it even more in improvement season, just because of all the things I talked about yesterday, right? Like, you're not really seeing your body shift like that. Sometimes you're hungry and you be wanting to eat shit, and you know you shouldn't because it's not in your plan, but you still be wanting to eat it. But in your head, you're like, I ain't getting on stage. But you know that if you hold a better composition, you're going to have a better outcome in prep. So it's definitely mental stuff that goes on in it, 1000%. I'm never going to make light of that. But I think what I do that helps me out, and I talked about this when I was like deep in the prep, like deep in the thick of it, is putting little reminders of my goal all around. I have Post-its where I sit. You guys probably have seen, I don't think you have seen them. I have Post-its in my bathroom. I have Post-its on my like refrigerator door. Basically keeping it top of mind. What's good, fam? Good morning. Y'all know I always share some of my favorite stuff with y'all while we in here getting ready. This is from Tony's new line. Hold on, wait. I really want you guys to see this. It is the Me Time Spiced Holiday Candle. It has been my current obsession with candles. Y'all know I'm a candle girly. I don't know, by the time I air this, they might still be going on. She has some great Christmas bundles too, so go ahead on, check her out. Okay, support small businesses this holiday season. I just really love it because it sounds like a fireplace. Like those wooden wicks, like it creates a whole mood. Anyway, y'all, today is my personal check-in day. I have kept the schedule of checking in with myself on Thursday just because I was doing that all prep and routine. Okay, that's what we need to do. So I just did my check-in this morning, y'all, and I'm so pleased with how I am looking. This is hands down the best composition that I have ever had at this body weight, which means we are putting on muscle and not excessive amounts of fat. So right now I weighed in this morning at 138. I am slightly higher simply because I am on my cycle, as I shared with you guys, and it's just normal for my weight to go up a couple of pounds anyway. And also too, I picked up my training as well, so that alone is going to also do it. But it tends to kind of hang out there from what I've noticed. And I only weigh myself once a week, maybe, just so I kind of get a feel where things are at. But yeah, y'all, I'm feeling really good about it. And I'm also excited now because y'all know we are back to business, okay? Business. With training, and I am now starting to also focus on those small kind of things I wanted to work on in my improvement season. We're just looking at my body and nitpicking it apart. And I'm like, okay, a little more hamstrings. Okay, a little more quad sweep. The glutes
I don't think you can have too much glutes. Real glutes, that is, okay? As a wellness girly. So I'm going to be focusing on, today is going to be a hamstring focus leg day. So I started doing one of those. That is a big change that I made this improvement season. Before that, in prep, I was still training legs 3 times a week, but I didn't have like a hamstring dominant day. Like I sprinkled it in throughout, but now I'm having like a dominant like hamstring day.
It was on my heart to just share with y'all what was on my mind during this workout. So for me, this season, this chapter, I would say probably this week, is all about just feeling confident in my body while I'm watching it physically change and gain weight and everything. And I know this can kind of feel a little heavy for the gym, but I feel like in the gym, that's our time, or at least for me, that's my time of like self-reflection. So one of the things that has really caused me to get comfy in this feeling is just over the years, I've just understood that weight gain is just not bad. I think there's a stigma around seeing the scale go up, not down. And it is a part of the growth, okay? As a part of that journey, you have to embrace that, because seeing the scale go up, it often means, especially if you are on your stuff and on it, it means better strength. So I'm lifting heavier these days. It means more energy. I can push through these lifts and not struggle like I was when I was deep in the prep, and just feel fueled and overall good like in my lift. And I know that's much easier said than done, especially when your clothes aren't starting to feel as good and you're just not really feeling yourself when you wake up in the morning. But for me, like shifting my focus from aesthetics and how I look to performance, what I'm able to do, what I can now accomplish PR-wise in the gym. Because I promise you, hitting a PR and knowing that final rep, pushing to failure feels way more satisfying than obsessing over a number on the scale, even if you have to ask for a little help because you didn't push it a little too hard in the gym. And the second thing that's really helped me is just to wear clothes that make me feel more powerful, more confident in my body. I think you should wear clothes that celebrate your body, not make you feel bad about where you're not or where you used to be. So shift your wardrobe. I have clothes in all sizes, y'all. So that way, if I am just in my improvement season, we getting a little thick, I can still wear things that I feel good in, I feel cute in, because when you feel good, you will just overall have a whole different vibe, a whole different energy about yourself. That's not to say I don't throw on a hoodie some days and just thug it out in that, but stop fixating and focusing on the labels and what the size of the clothes are, and focus on how they make you feel. And if you need to swap out some of those things, now is a perfect time to do it. And I think one of the last things that's really helped me out is just kind of thinking about how I would talk to my best friend. Like, I have besties that I am blessed to be able to pour into, and if they were feeling how I was feeling about myself, like, what would I say to them? I wouldn't sit there and tear them down for gaining weight or make them feel like they're less than that. I will hype them up like I do and tell them how bomb they are, how amazing they are, remind her of her worth, her strength, and her energy. So those are the same things that you need to be telling yourself, because you deserve it. And I think the last thing that a lot of people get wrong about just feeling more confident in general is that they think it comes from seeing your body change one way or the other. And for me, it has always stemmed from changing my mindset and just learning to celebrate all the things that I am now able to do that I once wasn't able to do because I didn't have the discipline, I didn't have the focus, I didn't have the knowledge that I have. So regardless of where you are on your journey, okay, just know that who you are as a person is always going to be so much more powerful than how you look, a number on a scale, a dress size, or a jean size. So own it. At the end of the day, you walk in there, wherever room you walking into, whether it's your bathroom, the bedroom, the gym, the boardroom, wherever, like, you know you are the sugar honey iced tea, because honestly, once you feel that way about yourself, no matter what the scale says, what your dress size is doing, can't nobody take that from you. Like, that is it. So I just want to thank y'all for tuning in, rocking with me on this journey, being a part of this community. If this touched you today, if this is something that you have been feeling, take a little minute, let me know down in the comments below. As I've shared, I don't think there's enough talk about celebrating our bodies when we are not in like peak, quote unquote, shape, whether it's on stage or athletes or whatever it may be. And don't forget to take a little minute, y'all. Like and subscribe while you are here. It means so much to me, and all of you guys are just the reason why I keep vlogging and sharing these things. So do not be shy in the comments, y'all. If there are other topics you want me to cover with embracing your body as you are gaining more muscle, you might be gaining weight, off-season things, prep things, lifestyle, beauty, all the things, let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the leg day clips that I shared in this video and my videos in general, and you are looking to just get some more guidance in that area, you might be on your own mission to get thick, juicy glutes. I'm talking thicker than a jar of cold peanut butter, okay? Then make sure you check out my glute growth playlist that I created for y'all. It shares exercises that I do to help me grow in this improvement season, and I want to share the wealth. So until the next video, you guys, I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you so much for being here. Peace.